couple thoughts for Travel Tuesday on packing a bag and making it work when you decide to go shopping at the duty-free shop or wherever you decide to go. Hey Rockstars, it's Amara. I have 6 minutes before they're going to display where my gate is officially taken off from, so I'm at Heathrow right now and I thought I would stop and we'll do a quick Travel Tuesday tip while I'm at an airport because I have a great suggestion for you guys. I often try very hard to be a person who travels as light as possible. However, sometimes you do things like go to events and there's lots of things that you need to bring home or lots of things you want to buy. One of the things that ended up happening in this particular trip is I ended up having a lot of time in Heathrow, so I bought some stuff and it means my bag is super full. Look at it, I know. It's abysmal. The thing that's really challenging about this is that I'm gonna have to do a transfer. I have a connection, so I have to go to another flight after this. And I'm gonna have to go through security because it's Frankfurt and there's always security check there. What happens here is I'm gonna have to open this up. And of course, because I make videos with you guys, there's all kinds of tech stuff in here. So I'm gonna have to pull most of this stuff out. And then it's gonna like pop open. Absolutely brim full, like all kinds of stuff going on here. This is really, really specifically packed. And a lot of time making sure everything was not gonna crush anything. There's actually a piece of ceramics in here, so all kinds of things like that. And you know, all the gears can get damaged, so I have to be careful with it. This has to be packed in a really specific way. My laptop's back there. When I get to Frankfurt, I know I'm gonna have to take this thing apart. And I know it took me about 10 minutes to put it together, and it's gonna probably take 10 minutes to put it together again. And that's fine. But I have to deal with all those people kind of stacking up at the end after you go through security. In order to make that easier, if you're a person who carries like an alternative shopping bag, you could just put that in your carry-on, and then when you get out of security, all those extra things that have been taken out, you put them in that extra bag. If you're a person who carries like a reusable bag, that's a good way to do it. Or if you pick up a bag while you're traveling, I was given this by YouTube and carrying it around. So I just rolled it up here, put it on top of all this stuff. And when I get through security at Frankfurt, I'm just gonna unroll it, shove all the stuff in there so that I have suddenly 2 bags. And then I'll get away a little bit from security and then reassemble my bag so it'll be perfect. So the idea basically is you just kind of do a temporary move of stuff so you can go somewhere and more securely put your bag together. Another thing that's nice is if you have kind of an extra bag, something like this, and you have a whole bag that's full of all kinds of stuff, fragile stuff, like the ceramics in here, or even just electronics and things that you really want them to not get damaged, or things you don't want people to even see while you're carrying a really full bag around. You roll up your extra bag, you put it on top, and it creates kind of like a safety layer that when this is closed, the only thing anyone would, even if they came by and really try to grab something, the first thing and the only thing they're gonna pull out is the bag. Just a couple of little thoughts. Well, it's not Travel Tuesday, but it will be when you guys get this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Travel Tuesday. Best adventures. It's Amara, not in Seattle. I'm in London at Heathrow, but I'm about to go home. Bye guys. Brand new fancy YouTube hat, and any kind of hat that has an attachment like this, you put it so it's on the front side of where you carry the bag. You can see it, but then you can just dangle it so you don't even have to worry about brim crushing or anything.